What's up, guys? So here's part three. And what are your angels trying to tell you? So we were left off on Cupid, Raphael, and clairsentience. So these feelings you've been having that you need to be more in love with life. Okay, so yeah, I feel like that's what cancel clear delete is too about. Telling you, hey, maybe you're complaining a little too much, or you're staying in that energy of digging. You know what I mean? Like getting upset and then sort of, oh, and then now this and how this, and you keep digging, and then all of a sudden you're like engulfed with all this sorrow or sadness or whatever it is, and you dig yourself a big enough hole that it's really hard to get out of. It really is. So I feel like you you either have figured this out, or you need to do this, because having this love for life, being intentional about your happiness, I think is going to be the reason why you have victory here. So your prayers have been heard and answered. Okay, so indigo. Okay, the person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive natural born leader. So yeah, you may even be so sensitive, like you have to disassociate, you know what I mean? And or you've been in so many, like, chaotic situations where you have learned to disassociate from your feelings here. But I want you to see here, though, that your angels are saying that this is your gift. This is how, you know, you find your inner compass about what you feel is good, what you feel is not good. So this is important. So if you are disassociating from yourself too much, or digging too much about whatever it is, then life's gonna get harder. You know what I mean? It's just gonna feel harder. So finding coping mechanisms, ways to cope with life, and cope with the fact of how sensitive you are. You know what I mean? You already know. So why not dig deeper into what is an indigo? What is an empath? What is clairsentience? You know what I mean? What is this business about inner child work? You know what I mean? To cleanse and detoxify. What do I need to do? You know what I mean? So, and then we have relationship here. So, your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper from there. Interesting. So, yeah, I know indigos can be a little feisty. Yeah, real feisty, but they're leaders. Feisty leaders that care a lot, and they don't stand for injustice. They don't like to see abuse of power. It like, ooh, really kicks them. You know what I mean? It's a pet peeve for sure for an indigo to feel like someone's abusing their power, or trying to assume power over even them. But it's more, being an indigo is more about the collective, like sticking up for other people that can't stick up for themselves. You know what I mean? You see how this little kid's giving this little unicorn a ride. I mean, to me, that's just symbolizing the fact that, he's being selfless. You know what I mean? He's a selfless person, but it makes sense to save the animal, right? Because it's a rare beast, beauty, whatever. So relationship here, I don't really know. I mean, your parent relationship. So yeah, again, maybe you just, this inner child work. Like, you really need to start loving on yourself. The relationship with yourself and with God, if that's your thing. If not, don't worry, disregard that. But the relationship you have with yourself, and how you allow people to treat you, and that relationship with yourself, because you have to love yourself in order to not let other people treat you a certain way, because you wouldn't even treat you like that. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, how dare you try to be like that when I'm not even like that with my damn self? Like, I give myself the world. So if you can't even give me half of that, then, like, obviously, like, you're not, like, on my level, and that's fine. And that's okay. You know what I mean? But having that self-love is important. It really is. Okay, so overcoming difficulties with fairies. See, I see. Let me reread this one. The worst is for overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you. You are surmounting any previous challenges. Fairies. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. Interesting. There's a lot of labels in this reading. You're an empath. You're this. You're that. You're not any of these things if you don't. You know what I mean? If you don't have to put a label on it. I mean, it's just to help you better understand and decipher yourself and understand yourself, so that that understanding can lead to even deeper understanding. And yeah, you have a strong bond with fairies, so you got outdoors here too. And then under here it goes, there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and the situation is under perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows and effortlessly to and through you. Fairies, overcoming difficulties. There's nothing to worry about. So yeah, go outside. Strong the fairies. I'm like, where is that? Oh, it's right here. Let me just look that up, because you drew this card because the fairies wanted to let you know that they're with you as spirit guides, helping you meet your physical needs and fulfill your life's purpose. The fairies urge you to spend time outdoors and help with their mission of clearing the soil, water, and air. They also protect and guide the animals. If you'd like a divine assignment helping animals or Mother Nature's, just ask. This card can also indicate that you are interested in manifesting money or some other material support. The magical fairies are very glad to assist you in your endeavor, provided that you return the favor by doing something good for the environment, such as recycling bottles and cans or switching to eco-friendly cleaning supplies. Interesting. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about here. Chill and go outside for a walk. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And then we got play, integrity, and outdoors. So there's a lot of like needing to not like, yeah, be so serious. Go outside and play. Okay, let's read play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Like that. Like that. I really like that. Integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Yeah, and it's hard to match your inner knowingness when you're like up to here with shit. You know what I mean? About to explode. You're obviously going to handle things differently, right? So yeah, I mean, allow yourself to relax, because relaxing is a necessity, not a rarity. I don't know. It's not something you should put to the side, because you do matter and you should matter to you. And if you're putting you first, then other people are going to put you first too. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Anyways, I hope this was helpful. End of this reading. Take care, guys.